Here's a reminder that number 4, Hillbilly's a Good One, has raced since programming. He raced on August 10th at Marion and was a winner in 2:06 and 3 for Dave Martin on a good track. Here are the starters for race 9. Number 1, PLESAC, owned by Dick Baylog of St. Charles, John Butenshoen, the trainer, Jim Curran, the driver. 2, Source of Course, owned by Jerry and Helen Logan of Springfield, trained and driven by Jerry Logan. 3, Scotch Peak is owned by the American Trotting Stable of Coral Springs, Florida, trained by Steve Waller, Joe Anderson in the bike. 4 is Hillbilly's a Good One, owned and trained by Dave Martin of Greenville. He's the driver. 5, Bill's Source, owned by Candy Schooley and Nate Scholler of Mayfield, Kentucky, trained by Candy Schooley, Neil Coleman in the bike. 6, AJ Sammy is owned by Sam Lilly of Downers Grove and Ron Gregerson of St. Louis, Missouri, trained by Jerry Hansen, Tony Morgan in the bike. Willie Select, number 7, is owned by Ray Hanna of Altamont and by Dick Corson of St. Peter. Hanna trains and Dale Heitman will drive. Scratch the 8, Holly Hill High. Post time in 3 minutes. 3 minutes to post. Here they come. They're off and trotting. There goes Bill's Source for the lead. PLESAC is right there toward the inside. Hillbilly's a Good One gets out trotting in 3rd. Scotch Peak comes away racing in 4th. Source of Course is off stride. AJ Sammy moves up in 5th around Source of Course, and Willie Select moves up a spot from last around the first turn. PLESAC moves up the rail, takes the lead by 2. Bill's Source drops in 2nd by 2.5. Scotch Peak 3rd. Hillbilly's a Good One 4th. The opening quarter 27 and 4/5 seconds. AJ Sammy trotting in 5th. Willie Select is 6th, and Source of Course is off stride, trailing the field. PLESAC has the lead by 2 lengths trotting down the backstretch. Bill's Source is 2nd by nearly 3. Scotch Peak is 3rd by 3.5. Hillbilly's a Good One goes 4th. AJ Sammy sitting patiently against the rail in 5th. Willie Select a couple of more lengths behind him as they move by the half in 56 and 2/5 seconds. Source, of course, the distant trailer. PLESAC at the entry to the far turn. He's on top by 3 lengths. Bill's Source is 2nd by 6, and Scotch Peak is 3rd, and he's got better than 10 lengths to make up on the leader, and they're midway on the final turn. AJ Sammy moves up a spot into 4th, around Hillbilly's a Good One, and then Willie Select. And PLESAC has that 3-length lead at the 3/4 mile mark, and Bill's Source is still giving chase, 3/4 in 1:25 and 2. PLESAC moves off the far turn. He leads it by 3. Bill's Source is 2nd by 8. Scotch Peak is off stride moving off the turn. That allows AJ Sammy to move up into 3rd. PLESAC in the stretch on the lead by 4. Bill's Source is 2nd. AJ Sammy a distant 3rd. It is PLESAC coming to the line, chased by Bill's Source, but no catching PLESAC, who hits the wire in 1:53 and 3, and he won it by 3 lengths. Bill's Source was 2nd, and AJ Sammy was a very distant 3rd. Ed Teefee report to the reviewing stand down trackside, please. Ed Teefee to the reviewing stand down trackside. Well, 1:53 and 3, folks, is a fast trotting mile for Illinois breds. Now, the amazing thing is, it might surprise you, this is not a stakes record. It just misses the stakes mark by 1/5 of a second. Stakes record is held by Champion on Ice. Champion on Ice is also the fastest Illinois bred trotter ever at 1:53 and 1. But what we can tell you is that by nearly 3 full seconds, let's say by better than 2 full seconds, you're looking at the fastest 3-year-old trotting stud colt ever bred in Illinois. 1:53 and 3, PLESAC. Some of you might remember that Gamby's Big Boy set the former record for sophomore trotting colts of 1:56 here at the summer preview back in 1990 for driver Michael Cox. So a 10-year-old Illinois bred record is wiped off the books here today with that performance by PLESAC, who is owned by Dick Baylog of St. Charles, Illinois, trained by John Butenshoen and driven by Jim Curran. 6 wins at 11 starts this year, 14 wins lifetime. And now you know why John Butenshoen spoke with such confidence. It was justified. Congratulations, Mr. Butenshoen and PLESAC. Let's go down to Ed Teefee, who's standing by with trainer John Butenshoen. Ed?
Thank you, Kurt. With me, John Butenshoen, who trains a PLESAC, now a winner this year of over $190,000. John, you've got a lot of confidence in this colt. Tell us a little bit about the year.
It's been a fantastic year. It's just been a great ride with this colt. He makes my job, my life easy. He doesn't do nothing wrong. He's been a treat.
This mile only a fifth of a second off the stake record here. And this horse earlier this summer was third, beaten less than 2 lengths by Yankee Pecco, who went on last week to win the $1 million Hamiltonian. Where do we go after the Illinois State Fair? Of course, we got the final next week. You're going to be a prohibitive favorite here, and we wish you the best. But where after the Illinois State Fair do you go?
Well, we got the American National and the World Trotting Derby coming up. And so I told Jimmy today, I said if he feels good, he warmed up good. I said we're going to have to go a big mile if we're going to be competitive in the World Trotting Derby. Just let them roll, see what we can do. If we can get a record on them, that'd be great. If we come close to a better record than what I had hoped for. So we're shooting for the World Trotting Derby is the main agenda down the line. And we don't like to say that we were third, beating 2 lengths to Yankee Pecco. We like to say we were the last horse that beat Yankee Pecco in our elimination.
Oh, congratulations. I'm glad you pointed that out. John Butenshoen, the trainer of PLESAC, who just won in 53-3. Thank you, John.